Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Zane. Today we're going to take a look at King Floki, also known as King Token, an exciting new token on the Binance Smart Chain with huge rewards for holding tokens along with a weekly lottery system, giving away escape to Dubai and other locations, luxury watches along with a Tesla Model Y when 25 million market cap is reached. So this is just public information that I'm obviously relaying to you. I wanted to take a look at the white paper of this token, but unfortunately, the white paper is not released as of yet, which is not a good sign. It's not a good look for King Token. So before I continue with this video, allow me to declare this video is not financial advice. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes and for educational purposes. So what exactly is Floki King or King Floki? It's a newly built token on the Binance Smart Chain, which has reflections for holders, a weekly lottery system, and a huge marketing budget to provide mass growth for the movement. They launched on the 20th of November this year, 2021, by a team based primarily in the UK. The King token long term is going to be creating a debit card, which holders can use and pay for items by holding King token, along with this weekly lottery system that will continue to run rewarding holders with amazing prizes such as watches, holidays, huge cash prizes. King Floki also plans to release an NFT trading platform which beats the fees and has a much better layout than other platforms out there. Within 2 hours of launch on the 20th of November 2021, they reached over 1 million volume and had already 5x'd in value. Now, out of every bought transaction, 2% will automatically be redistributed amongst King holders. On a sell transactions, this will turn into 3%. This rewards holders for their faith and patience with the token. 3% of each buy and 4% of each sell transaction is automatically sent to the lottery wallet. This feature allows for weekly giveaway to holders of the token. For every 0.25 BNB of King personal holds, they'll receive one entry into the weekly lottery for a range of prizes such as holiday, luxury watches, and even cars. 3% of each buy and 4% of each sell transaction is automatically added back into the liquidity pool. So this is essentially for any tradable assets, especially crypto tokens. 3% of each buy and 4% of each sell transactions will be automatically sent to BNB to not dump the price further to a wallet which is going to be used strictly for further marketing of the token. So that's quite interesting. But like I said, the white paper is not released. And that's probably the first red flag that I can see, in my opinion, is that the white paper isn't released. And that's a big deal for me, to be honest. So I'm not judging this token, but I'm also holding my cards close to my chest. So let's look at the roadmap of Tokenomics, right? Initial marketing and pre-sale via pink sale. So up until the 18th of November, UTC time, 5 p.m., our whitelist signed up. The whitelist sign up will take place. Well, it's already taken place. Please fill out the form. So they go into information on how to fill out the form to be entered into this thing. But like I said, it's already taken place, so it's not really relevant to what we're talking about today. So let's go straight to the automatic redistribution. Out of every buy transaction, 2% will be automatically redistributed amongst King holders. On a sell transaction, this will turn into 3%. This reward holders for their faith and patience with the token. Next up, we've got the lottery feature. 3% of each bought token and 4% of each sell transaction is automatically sent to the lottery wallet. This feature allows for weekly giveaway to holders of the token. For every 0.25 BNB of King a person holds, they'll receive one entry into the weekly lottery for a range of prizes such as holidays, luxury watches, and even cars. Like I've said before. Next up was a launch via the PancakeSwap website, obviously the PancakeSwap exchange itself, and this was done on the 20th of November this year. So this is something that's already taken place. So basically they're available on PancakeSwap. Once again, it's not financial advice, it's just public information that I'm relaying. And in terms of market fees, we've already gone through the market fees, like 3% of each buy and 4% of each sell transactions will be automatically sent in BNB, not to dump the price further, to a wallet in which is going to be used strictly for marketing of the coin. This is important since they don't want to just fall off after release. That's a good point. That is a good point, I'll admit. But in my opinion, looking at the token already, I'd say it's pretty much fallen off after its initial release. That's what I'll say so far. And that's not the end of the world. I'm not trying to judge, but I'm just saying, isn't this exactly what you wanted to prevent? Isn't this exactly what you wanted to prevent? But it seems like it's happened anyway. Now, additionally, you have multiple different listings such as CoinMarketCap, which is good. This is where I'm viewing most of the coin's information on CoinMarketCap itself. And as for the circulating supply, that is a self-reported circulating supply, and that's not confirmed by CoinMarketCap. It's also a self-reported market cap, and obviously that's not confirmed by CoinMarketCap. So those two things, is important to remember them. Also reached 25 million in market cap. Well, the market cap on CoinMarketCap is, wow, that's a tongue twister. Is vastly different, and this is obviously not confirmed, but this is the market cap that they're telling you on the website for Floki King. Is obviously the release of their own NFT marketplace. Despite them being a Binance Smart Chain project, that doesn't mean they'll say they do not have a future and want to broaden out. In the future, they're very interested in making their own NFT marketplace, since they believe the current ones out there are not up to par and they have ridiculous fee for their not so great service, and they want to make a better marketplace with perfect balance. That's quite interesting. It's really ambitious, and you can't really disagree with that, to be honest. My concerns are more faced around the legitimacy of this project, if it's a real project or if it's a possible scam, because there's a lot of scams going on and you really never know what's what. So that's why I'm being as separated from this project as possible. I'm trying to be I'm not saying this is a promising project, but I'm also not saying it's a complete scam. I'm just saying I'm reading everything for what it is. So release debit card using tokens to make purchases. Now this is even more ambitious, really ambitious. But given that there isn't a white paper yet, how the hell can I believe in any of this? The release of debit card that's planned for the future, the NFT marketplace, stuff like this. How can you believe in this without a proper white paper? No white paper, actually, that's not released to the public. And I've searched a lot online to try to find this, to try to locate the white paper, but it's just not out there. So in terms of the debit card, as they say in their own words, this is more likely to be a very long-term goal. However, the goal are eventually to be able to release a prepaid MasterCard debit card, which are prepaid via King tokens. Essentially, you would deposit your King token into your account. Upon making a purchase with a card, will make the transaction using your King balance. This is obviously a long-term goal for the team, and they obviously don't know the most about the partnership, which can be made with MasterCard. However, when they feel the time is right, they will begin to work on this project. So it's something that they haven't started working on yet. They're probably working on a plan if this is actually real, but it's not something that they actually even start working on practically yet. They're still in the beginner stage of developing this token and its various features, and obviously the platform and the technology. So the debit card is more of a long-term projection. It's more of a long-term goal if this thing is successful in any way. And that's fair enough, but as for the King token in numbers, up to $10,000 plus, market caps looks like that's over 10 million plus a market cap. And as for holders, 9,000 plus wallet holders as of the 28th of November. So I do hope these numbers are legitimate. I hope you can trust these numbers. Obviously there's a lot of things that I'm concerned with about this coin that I'm not sure about yet, and it's okay to feel that way. Do not be afraid if you think that something might be a scam. That's a good thing. Question everything. Always question everything. And this is exactly what we want to do with this crypto. Question everything. Don't be afraid to. So some of the frequently asked questions. Who are the teams? The name and social media accounts of the dev teams can be found below the FAQ sections. Also, all of them have images of them on their social media too. So that is a positive sign. That's a really good sign. Usually when there are scam tokens that are floating around, usually the development team tends to keep very, very private. But if the development team is public and they are more than happy to show their face and tell people who they are, take responsibility for what they're building, well, that does increase the trustworthiness of their technology, of their token. So this is the first positive sign I've seen of this token. Obviously, the big negative is that there is no white paper. And the longer it takes for a white paper to be published, is the more it's going to impact negatively on King Floki, which is not good. Additional questions: is liquidity going to be locked? Yes, liquidity is locked. Upon launch, they will also provide a link proving this fact. So will ownership be renounced after the coin is released? It says, we believe with us being docs and having our faces out there, we are trusted enough to not have to do this. The reason being for this is obviously with the future of the roadmap, we will still need ownership of the contract to perform certain functions which will be needed along the way. And additionally, when will the burn occur? So it looks like they're basically saying that they've already burnt like 15% of the total supply, with roughly 8% of the supply left over after everything. They'll most likely burn this just after launch. And additional questions about audits: will there be an audit? Yes, they will be getting an audit within a week of release. Hopefully they should already have one before then. So thank you for watching. Subscribe. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next video.